Dear students, welcome to today's SST class. Today we are going to learn a new chapter, and the name of the chapter is They Showed Us the Path. In this chapter we are going to learn about the Indian freedom fighters. So we shall begin with Rani Lakshmibai. Rani Lakshmibai was queen of Maratha princely state of Jhansi. She was one of the leading personalities of First War of India's independence that started in 1857. She was born on November 19, 1835 at Kasi, which is known at present as Varanasi. She belonged to a Brahmin family and her name was Mani Karnika, and she was affectionately called Manu. Lakshmi Bai was married to King of Jhansi, Gangadhar Rao, and after her marriage, her name was Lakshmi Bai. Lakshmi Bai gave birth to a male child who died at the age of 3 months. Gangadhar Rao fell sick and became very weak. Gangadhar Rao adopted a 5-year-old boy named Damodar Rao. The Rani of Jhansi said that she would rule until Damodar grew up. But the British were very clever. They made a rule that if a king died without a child, they could rule the kingdom. They said Damodar was not the real son of Rani Lakshmi Bai. And meanwhile, the revolt of 1857 broke out and Rani joined. The British attacked Jhansi in 1858. Although the Rani and soldiers fought bravely, Rani and soldier lost the battle. Rani escaped with Damodar Rao and went to Gwalior. There again she fought bravely with her soldiers against the British, but she was killed. This was the tragic end of the life of the India's greatest heroine. Now let's learn about Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack, Odisha. He is considered as one of the greatest freedom fighters who sacrificed his life for India's independence. He completed his graduation in Kolkata and went to England in 1999 for civil service examination and achieved 4th place on merit. In 1921, he resigned his Indian civil service job and came back to India, and he formed South Calcutta Sevak Samiti against the British government and was arrested for anti-British movement. He was elected as the president of Indian National Congress. Netaji strongly believed that the only way to earn freedom was by shedding blood. With this strong belief, he involved himself in various revolutionary activities for which he was imprisoned many times. At the time of World War II, Gandhi and Nehru did not support him for armed revolution, so he escaped to Germany. Netaji wanted to get help from Germany and Japan for India's independence, as they were Britain's enemy at that time. Being impressed by Netaji, Hitler helped him. He organized Indian National Army with their prisoners of war who were Indians but fighting for the British. Indian National Army invaded India and occupied Imphal and Kohima, but unfortunately Japan was defeated in the World War II, so Indian National Army also lost Japanese support. On 18 August 1945, while Netaji was fleeing to Southeast Asia, it is believed that his plane crashed. Netaji had no formal training, but he was a great organizer and was one of the greatest orator of the freedom struggle. He gave the nation the famous salutation and slogan of Jai Hind, Dilli Chalo, and give me blood and I will give you freedom. He himself was inspired by Rani Lakshmi Bai. Hence, he formed a Rani Jhansi battalion. This battalion consisted only of women and proved an impressive asset for the freedom struggle. Now let's learn about Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak is considered as the father of Indian national movement. He was born on July 23rd, 1856 in Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. He was born in a highly cultured family. He was the first popular leader of Indian independence movement. During freedom struggle, his slogan was Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. This slogan inspired millions of Indians. He was among India's first generation of youth to receive a modern college education. Tilak started two weeklies, Kesari in Marathi and Maharathi in English, to highlight the plight of Indians. He gave a vivid picture of people's sufferings. Tilak called upon every Indian to fight for right. He used fairy language to arouse the sleeping Indians. He joined the Indian National Congress in 1890s. In 1907, the Indian National Congress split into Garam Dal, that is hot faction, and Naram Dal, that is soft faction. Garam Dal was led by Bal Gangadhar Tilak and he was supported by Lala Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal, and they were known as Lal Bal Pal. Naram Dal was led by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, in the course of fighting for people's cause, was sentenced to imprisonment twice. He launched Swadeshi movement and inspired the freedom struggle with the goal of Swaraj. Tilak with any mission set up Home Rule League. Tilak constantly traveled across the country to inspire and convince people to believe in Swaraj and fight for freedom. He was constantly fighting against injustice, and one sad day on August 1st, 1920, he died. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was one of the prime architects of modern India and is still living in the arts.